Hey Mike, okay, got everything going here. Customer asked how do we adjust the arm in the stowed position for when it sits in the cradle. That was a good question. So what I did is we made a few adjustments here. So if you need to adjust, there's washers here. You remove these washers, add them to this side of the nut, and that'll bring this down. That'll bring this way. And if you take the clamp, we kind of adjusted the circumference, so one side will be, you know, a little bit angled this way, the other, if you flip it 180, it'll be angled that way. Plus then we did an extra hole here, so at least this arm can be adjusted one way or the other. So when you're in the stowed position, if it tends to come further out, then it's not sitting against the pole. They're both adjusted evenly. So at least that's one adjustment. I'm going to figure out an easier way for like your customer and other people that may have an issue. What I'm going to do is probably do some kind of a clamp system that'll be on here, that'll slide on this brace. So there'll be a clamp down here. They just adjust so they can move the motor up or down. But at least I got adjustments for it. So if I do the upgrade, I'll send you the new bottom clamp assembly with the clamp down here for the motor. But at least we got an adjustment for it. These boots, that was the hardest part of this build for the gates. To get these boots, they come designed for the bigger motors. This motors are designed for, you know, my gates smaller. So what we had to do, we cut them down to fit it. The boot was actually like about that far down, so we cut it, kind of designed it to overlap inside here, so everything is sealed. So we're good to go. Those are the hardest to put on, but they don't make boots for this small motor. I'm gonna investigate, but you know, if I gotta buy quantity of 1,000 or whatever, I'll just deal the way I'm doing it. Made my own design for the boot. So we keep pecking at it. Don't have much left to finish. The wiring harness is going to be the most. What I'm going to do is take pictures for each harness, where they go and how they hook up, and then how to hook it up in your other box. And then these are the clamps I was saying for the cables. So you're going to put them on here, you know, 2 of them. One cable will be for the light gate, or the gates for the light. Oh, there it is. Gates for the light. So you got to make sure it gets put over here. You don't want it to where it sits and comes down here and gets crushed. So the first one I did it, I actually did it that way. So make sure you route it where it comes over here in the stowed position. So I would do the stowed position, hook up the clamp, and then watch when it goes up to make sure there's no pulling on it. And then, like I said, you'll drill the hole. Unfortunately, your hole on this one is on the other side. And then run the 2 cable. You'll have the motor cable and the gate cable through the pole. You got enough cable. This will be one part of the cable. The other part will be this. And like it says, the one without the connectors, that'll go through the pole. Same with this one on this end. So you'll be mounting them through the pole. You'll see. Best way to do is, what I would do is lay out all the cables, hook them all up, hook them up even to the box. After you get this mounted to the gate, just lay the cables on the ground, hook them all up, and make sure everything works before you start routing the cables. All right, we're going on this, so not much left. I'll let you know when we start boxing it and see what the freight will be on that. And then I believe I'm shipping it to your location. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out probably in a couple days. So I'm pecking at it. All right, Mad Dog's Trains, thanks.